California is one of the wealthiest states in the country, and yet working Californians are struggling to make ends meet. Wages have not kept up with inflation, and the cost of living is getting out of control. In California, your dollar simply does not go as far as it once did.
I'm Colin Hernandez, and I'm running to represent California's 51st Assembly District. I was born and raised in California, and I've lived here nearly all my life. This is my home, and this has been my family's home for generations, and I plan to start one here soon. However, this state has developed an affordability issue that gets worse every year. Rent is skyrocketing, childcare is becoming a luxury, and the cost of living is getting too expensive for many working families. These costs are driving out the very people who built this state. Rather than recognizing the root causes for these issues, such as billionaires and large corporations, their allies want us to think that our lives are getting harder because of the immigrants in our communities, because trans people exist, or because whatever their boogeyman they decided for that week is. These are lies.
Here's the truth. The private equity firm that owns your apartment, they're the ones raising your rent. The big chain grocery stores, they are overcharging for your food. And health insurance companies are demanding you pay more for substandard care. And I can go on and on.
Every year, California loses tens of billions of dollars in tax revenue to pay for the tax breaks that directly benefit its largest corporations and billionaires. Think of what we can do with that money. We can vastly improve our children's education, offer permanent housing to those in need. We can invest in renewable energies and anti-drought measures. And we can even help guarantee healthcare to every Californian. Donald Trump's big, beautiful bill is projected to strip over 4 million Californians of their Medi-Cal coverage. The time for California's own Medicare for all is now. To do this, we need folks in Sacramento with the courage and conviction for these issues, not more politicians who tell us that better things aren't possible. People are craving actual change, not political theater. Sure, tweeting at Trump is fun, but it doesn't put people into permanent housing. It doesn't protect our immigrant communities, and it doesn't make California more affordable. Without a vision that puts the material needs of all Californians first, this state will continue to cede ground to Republicans and reactionary sentiment. And that's the last thing I want for this state. This campaign centers around the people and communities here in Assembly District 51. It's about leading with empathy and kindness towards those without the means to fight back. California is home to so many amazing people, and while it is far from perfect, I do believe its best days are still ahead. Join me, and together, we can create a better California.